spend hours whittling the contenders down to a top 10, and we take into account the power, specs, design and, most importantly, value for money of each handset. A number of high-powered contenders for the title of Best Smartphone have appeared in the second half of the year, and we've given a great deal of thought to where they should land in our. After all, do you want the best phone out there for you? So we make sure we include as many phones in our tests as possible so you'll truly know these are the best for your money. And here they are, our best smartphones in 2017. Number 10, iPhone SE. You cannot reach all four corners of the screen. It's a problem not many of us face, but the truth is a lot of specs. This iPhone is for you. With a 4-inch screen and guts which match the iPhone 6s. Including the 12MP rear camera, 2GB RAM, Apple Pay, Retina display, and Apple A9 chipset, this thing is a little pocket rocket. There are a few drawbacks. The design is not beautifully curvaceous like the iPhone 8, but the front-facing camera has fewer megapixels. And the Touch ID fingerprint sensor is older and therefore slower. The best thing about it? Despite its range-topping specs, the iPhone is also one of the cheapest smartphones Apple has ever released. What's not to love? Number 9, Huawei Honor 9. If you disregard the price, the Honor 9 is a good smartphone. It has a solid design, decent camera, and high-end specs. But when you take the price into consideration, it becomes the bargain of the century. There are a lot of neat touches, too. We especially like the single navigation key, and the dual camera is capable of taking some striking images. The Honor 9 is 100% solid in every key respect, though. It may be that bit of innovation which makes a true Android flagship. Still, we really cannot fault it at the price. Number 8 is LG G6. LG has finally made a good-looking, premium smartphone free from gimmicks. There are a lot of features that we love here, that the wide-angle screen is great, the bezels are tiny, and the dual camera is really handy. Basically, we really enjoyed using it, but it is far from a perfect phone. LG has used a 2016 chipset, so it's not the most efficient smartphone available. Not the best out there. It also feels its rivals, despite the hollow you'll regret buying. Huawei Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro. It is the latest flagship from the Chinese smartphone giant, and we really like it. It's the ideal smartphone if you need a powerhouse for business. But it's also got plenty of features which make it great as a personal device as well. We love the Mate 10 Pro's Leica branded dual camera, which can capture some very pleasing images. And the OS is coming on leaps and bounds as well. One of the coolest features packed into the device is the mobile PC experience when you hook up it to an external display. It only needs a USB-C to HDMI cable, rather than power dock, making it more portable and as a result, immeasurably more useful. But it's not quite perfect. The UI still lags behind its competitors, as does the camera. While we love the design, it's a little more generic than the likes of Samsung and Google. Despite its flaws, thanks to a neat blend of design and features. Plus, the battery life is the class-leading, capable of lasting around 2 days. Next is best smartphone in number 6 is HTC U11. The HTC U11 is the biggest shakeup HTC has made its flagship range for many years. Taking the best bits from the 11 and putting them in a sexy glass and metal casing, with a bit of extra innovation thrown in for good measure. It's again shown the rest of the competition how to make a premium smartphone and its camera. Battery life and performance is right up there too. HTC has really worked on the criticisms of the previous generation devices and created their best ever flagship smartphone. It's great to see HTC innovating with the squeezable edges which make interacting with the device much easier, and the minimal tweaks they've made to stock Android is amazing, making this one of our favorite smartphones in 2017. Number 5 is iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Here we have the iPhone 8 Plus, probably one of the most anticipated smartphones of the year. Some feel its sheer size does make it tricky to hold, but there's no denying Apple's beautiful 5.5-incher is a winner. If you prefer iOS to Android and do not want to splash out on the iPhone 10, this should be your first choice. Apple has chosen to stick with a similar design to the iPhone 7, swapping out the all-metal case for a glass back and making it heavier, more premium feeling. There is a glorious new gold colorway available, and to top it off, the glass casing allows Apple to add wireless charging. The recent S8 design does make the iPhone 8 feel slightly dated now. However, it's inside where the Apple's plays a fast A11 Bionic processor. The dual camera has also received a significant upgrade, now a better sensor and smart software powering it. To finish it off, the iPhone 8 Plus comes running iOS 11, Apple's latest and greatest mobile OS. It is expensive, so the standard iPhone 8 with 4.7-inch display is also worth your consideration. Number 4 is OnePlus 5T. Looking to upset dominance by the big brands is OnePlus, who took the mobile world by storm in 2014 with one goal, to be the flagship killer. We think its latest smartphone, the OnePlus 5T, has finally achieved that goal. The OnePlus 5T gives you the latest smartphone trends, including an impressive 6-inch edge-to-edge display and dual camera setup with portrait mode. These new features are backed up by crazy powerful specs, a lightning-fast fingerprint sensor, and a genuinely premium design. Perhaps, what's most impressive is that you'll get all of that for less than £500. The OnePlus 5T is not perfect though, the premium aluminum casing still lacks waterproofing. And the screen is only HD, rather than QHD 2K found in many of its more expensive rivals. Still, it's a very impressive phone, and if you're reluctant to spend more than £500 on a device, this is definitely the one to go for. Number 3 is Google Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL. We cannot tell you how close it is between the Google Pixel 2 XL, iPhone 10 and S8 for the title of best smartphone in the world. All three are great, but the sleek design and amazing screen puts the iPhone and Samsung in the lead. The Google Pixel 2 XL is still an amazing smartphone, especially if you prioritize camera quality and want software straight from Google. Whether it's the excellent camera, the metal and glass chassis, the oodles of power evolved, or just the fact that the software and virtual assistant work in harmony with the hardware, Google's got a lot right here, and this is a brilliant phone. 2017 has seen Google come into its stride with the Pixel sequels. Google now has clear vision for its flagship smartphones. The design is distinctive and has character, and the Pixel 2 XL's edge-to-edge screen makes it the one to go for. Of course, if you prefer smaller screens, the 5-inch Pixel 2 is also available, which is identical beyond, apart from size and screen. Best smartphones this year is Samsung S8 and S8 Plus. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is the best Android smartphone in the world right now, boasting the brilliant Infinity Edge display which occupies 84% of the body and cutting-edge guns. Yep, this futuristic smartphone is a looker, and instantly made its competitors look dated. It's the next step in smartphone design. The S8 is the complete package. As well as the amazing display and industry-leading specs, this handset also has decent battery life, an excellent camera and amazing performance. With all of that combined, you get not only the best-looking smartphone, but one of the top-performing smartphones in the universe. Yes, the universe. We think the 5.8-inch S8 is perfect. But Samsung also offers the Galaxy S8 Plus, which features a massive 6.2-inch display. Okay, so unfortunately Samsung has not released a perfect phone. There are a few small niggles, such as the weirdly places fingerprint sensor next to the camera and poor Bixby implementation. But we guarantee you will not be disappointed if you buy this phone. is the best smartphones this year. The best smartphone in 2017 is iPhone X. Is the iPhone X the best phone this year? Yes, but only by a whisker. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is so close, especially if you prefer Android. While Apple's own iPhone 8 Plus gives you so much of the iPhone X technology without the extra cost. In the end, though, it's the ultra desirability of the iPhone X that wins it. The first thing that strikes you about the design is, obviously, the 5.8-inch AMOLED screen. It's certainly true that the edge-to-edge screen looks absolutely stunning, both from a design perspective and from a technology viewpoint. Of course, there's also the top notch. This does intrude on the screen slightly, especially when you want to be fully immersed in something, but call me crazy, I kind of like it. It gives the phone a visual identity. Aside from the screen, you've got Apple's blazing fast A11 Bionic processor, fantastic dual camera with portrait lighting mode, and Face ID, which actually works very well. It's the marriage of software and hardware, something that Apple's always been good at, that's so effective here, and that's especially the case when it comes to Face ID. Of course, we have to mention the price. The iPhone X costs a considerable £999, making it the iPhone's most expensive to date. We'll start by saying this. If you think that's too much money, then the iPhone X is not for you. Is it worth £999? Well, it's complicated. Just like a Louis Vuitton bag, there are more affordable alternatives that do exactly the same job, but it's all about prestige and branding. Apple has slowly been morphing into a luxury goods company for a while now, and the iPhone X is another step in that direction. It's essentially a luxury item from a designer brand, so I feel that charging £999 is somehow more justified than Samsung charging £850 for the Note 8. Basically, it's the refresh the iPhone needed, and Apple has succeeded in creating an incredibly desirable package. It's the best smartphone you can buy.